Oh no.
That's
That's
great.
not
What are
good.
you doing?
So I already had this rant with Nose, but I gotta say, start of RE8, I am sorely disappointed in Mr. Ethan Winters. Because very quickly from the start of the game, shit has gone to Weird Town, right? Like, you go through this, like, this is on the first 5 minutes, so it's not any kind of remote spoilers, right?
It's in the demo that's probably available.
No, this part isn't. Like, this is slightly before the demo, where you go through this wooded section and there's a bunch of dead fucking crows strung up by their feet. You get into this, right? Ethan doesn't go, oh, great, this is like Louisiana or anything. But, like, and there's blood trails all over the place. And you get into this house, and there are 2 perfectly good shovels, a pitchfork, a bunch of busted ceramic bowls, perfectly fine, serviceable bottles that could be broken into a shank, and Ethan picks up none of it.
That's just the problem with a lot of horror games and horror action games in general, is I as a human look at something and say, that's a viable weapon in a life or death situation. Game developers say, no, only
you have
gun.
to run from this. Yeah.
And the thing that annoys me, right?
Like,
one of them
horror action.
Yeah,
but
one of them. First of all, this is horror action. First of all, like yes, it's survival horror, but it's survival action horror. But
it's more RE4 than RE like 1, basically.
But even leaving aside the fact that like shovels aren't a weapon, broken pottery, right? Oh, I don't want to cut my hand. Fine, there's a fucking pitchfork.
Sorry.
Well, also, counter argument to the pottery thing. I'm sure there's plenty of cloth lying around.
Oh,
you can wrap a handle on one of those shards.
Oh no, there totally is. But like, if Ethan's like, I don't want to pick it up, like, okay, fine, right? But like, pitchfork, an actual pitchfork, or like any one of 100 pieces of.
I think that's the inherent problem with using humanoid-like enemies. Like, it's one thing to be like, oh yeah, you're running from a bear, because like most people aren't gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna go man fight a bear. It's like, understandably, I'm going to not man fight the bear.
If there was a bear, I would be like, don't fucking fight the bear, Ethan. Do not try to pitchfork the bear. You are not one of the king's men. This is not the forest.
Yeah,
if there was a zombie bear you had to run from an RE, you have bigger problems.
Understandably,
I mean, that's just a normal day in the Empire.
Like, understandably, it's like non-human enemies. It's like, okay, I can understand why you'd like try and run from a liquor and not like try and man fight it. I could understand why you would like run from a bunch of like a xenomorph. Why you would run from that and not try to fight it. But I think the problem inherent with humanoid enemies is that like you're. I don't know. I guess it's like a distorted I can take them vibe, I guess.
Well, honestly, what I think, at least as far as Japanese survival horror games go,
yeah,
a very clear difference in the mindset of an American versus.
Okay, yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'll give you that one as well. It's just like, yeah, American, like, yeah, we're all like, yeah, fucking grab this. We're gonna beat the shit out of them.
Most of us still remember growing up with the whole like talk shit, get hit. Don't play with big dogs if you can't take getting hurt. Don't dish what you can't take. We grew up with this mindset of you should be willing to square up if you think you can take them.
Yeah, well, no, not just, right? There are even situations where we as Americans are trained square up even if you don't think you can take them because you believe squaring up is the correct thing to do, right? Like,
I mean, hey, look at fucking World War II and some of the Americans that were honored in World War II. It's like, yeah, this guy got shot 52 times. He managed to single-handedly take a fortress bunker alone with his entire battalion dead. And he killed over 150 people and then bled to death in an explosion. It's like, what?
Right? Or my troops are running away and I have been gut shot. I am slowing them down. You give me a goddamn pistol and you leave. And there was, right? It was like the number of dead people was the number of bullets he had plus 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, one that he like just fucking killed with a sword that he stole.
It's just like, bruh.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, bro.
You do you, sir. I will be over there, not being in your way.
But yeah, so anyway.
Oh, I'm sorry. One thing I do want to praise RE8 for, giving me my fucking briefcase back.
Oh, the briefcase back?
Oh
wait,
it's not okay. It's not the briefcase, but it is literally the briefcase mechanic.
We are gathered here today, under me, your pastor, Sneaky Devil, to make a
Can I get a different
pilgrimage.
pastor? I feel like the pastor we have right now violated Geneva Convention several times.
That's a
I don't even think Sneaky is legally allowed to ever be a pastor.
I can be a pastor. I've been blessed.
No, actually, fun fact, Sneaky could in fact apply online to be a reverend, by giving a substantial financial donation, and guess what?
Hmm.
He would in fact be a legal member of the clergy and could in fact perform binding legal wedding ceremonies.
I mean, I can perform binding legal wedding ceremonies
Sneaky,
as a Jedi.
Sneaky, isn't Trios a priest?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he could probably point you to the web that he used.
But that is to say, on top of all of that, we're here to make a pilgrimage today, gentlemen, to garbage fanfics. So that's what we're gonna do now.
And we're gonna start.
Hey, I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna hop over to a different VC and be right back.
Oh, okay.
He heard someone talking shit.
He heard someone talking shit 100%.
Someone technically is talking shit, yes.
Yeah, definitely.
God.
That's the only reason Mac leaves.
So you know what?
Just a moment, Godsman.
I've heard heresy over here. Just a moment. My heresy detector's going off. Let's start off with, you know what? A Fate Tensei slime story. Yeah.
Oh boy, here we go.
Going big. Going loud.
We're starting off with the worst.
Being proud.
Can I take this man has a machete. I have a knife. I'd really like to use that machete aid.
Indeed, yes. So, on top of such a little mention right before we start is I'm glad Ame has completely crushed the shitbirds numbers as well. So let's continue.
Yeah, the more people who crush that bird's numbers, the better.
You seem to be stuttering a good bit and can't blame the alcohol this time. Actually, yeah, no, I'm getting 0% dropped frames on my end. I believe Twitch is the one having the aneurysm this time around.
Twitch is apparently having issues with a bunch of shit because I'm also having problems.
I just found chemical fluid in an outhouse. Ethan, you may not want to take that.
Yeah, Twitch Inspector, unstable events detected. Duration 11 minutes.
I'm back.
Twitch server
That
JFK.
was a fast shit talking.
I don't understand. Why is it unstable at this? Do I need to
Remember
make
when I
it...
used to do those mic nights? I used to do those board game nights, so I'd be late every other Friday. Group swapped over to doing them virtual because I miss them, so I try to show up whenever they happen and then come over here. I forgot it was tonight because it was last week. Because there are 5 weeks in April, not 4.
Yes. April is a weird month.
Yeah, I'm not... Yeah, no, I got 60 frames per second.
Bitrate issue still?
My bitrate is matching my OBS output just fine, and I haven't touched my OBS output. Literally zero fluctuation with bitrate, zero fluctuation with frame rate. I don't know why it's saying it's unstable. I've literally touched nothing. So I don't know why it's saying it's unstable. This is just a purely Twitch issue. I've literally can't do anything about it.
Well, Sneaky, let's be real here. You're trying to use technology. Are you really surprised
to
it's
be
fucked
fair,
up?
you should expect a gremling.
Did you remember to recite the 52 rights in order to use the machine spirits correctly?
Dude, I can't even recite the first one.
That
What
would be
there's
your
your
issue,
problem?
Praise be, oh Helix!
See, Pedro picked up the flame weight as well.
You better clip that.
Fucking hate all of you.
Good, we hate you too.
Gargle out of my asshole.
No.
It's too late. 8% latency. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Twitch is giving me information that you guys aren't getting, and OBS is not telling me there's any bad information going on here either. So,
well, I guess get fucked.
0.8 second, not percent.
Oh, I'm also drunk.
Of course you are.
We knew that.
You didn't even need to say that. That's just
okay,
like no.
Hold on, I have an idea. So I'm going to stop the stream.
That seems like a terrible idea.
No, it'll probably